Stay with me for 3 minutes. I'll open a door in your mind, not to a new world, but to the one you've been walking through all along. Take a slow breath. Close the distance between who you are right now and the version of you that has survived everything you never speak about. Because whether you feel it or not, you already lived through those chapters that would have broken a different version of you. You keep telling yourself you're not doing well, but maybe that's because every time life brings you close to something good, you quietly raise the bar. You move the finish line. You whisper, not yet, not enough, not me. You don't celebrate the mountains you have climbed. You only stare at the ones still ahead. And then you wonder why your chest feels heavy, why your mind feels tired, why you feel like you're always running and never arriving. Look back, not to regret, but to understand. Think about the nights when sleep felt impossible, when your thoughts felt louder than the world around you. Think about the days when you had to act fine while holding yourself together with nothing but willpower. Think about the moments when you wanted to disappear, yet you still showed up. That's not something small. That's not something ordinary. That's a quiet kind of strength that most people never recognize in themselves. You've loved people who didn't know how to love you back. You stayed soft in a world that rewarded hardness. You've forgiven things that scarred you. You carried weight that no one else ever saw. And you still kept your heart open enough to hope for better days. That alone is proof you are not behind. You are not failing. You are healing from battles you never gave yourself credit for fighting. Try looking at your life from a different angle. What if the moments you called ruined were actually the moments that redirected you? What if the times you lost everything were the times you were being emptied so that something better could fit? What if the things that broke you were carving you into someone wiser, deeper, more human? You survived silence, you survived heartbreak, you survived the versions of yourself who didn't believe in tomorrow. And still, you're here, breathing, searching, and becoming. The past is not evidence that you're losing, it's evidence that you're fighting battles no one else knew were happening. Shift your perspective, not to lie to yourself, but to finally see the truth you've always overlooked. You're doing far better than the voice in your head allows you to believe. Take another breath. Look at your life again, gently, through a kinder lens, through the eyes of someone who has survived storms that they never deserved. What you see now, that strength, that endurance, that quiet hope that never fully died. And that is who you really are. And you've been enough all along.